Alright guys, this is Luke here, and this is a general update video. Thought I'd do one of these. Sorry, my chair's going a bit spastic. Thought I'd do one of these and talk about a few things. First of all, my hair. I now had it cut, as you can see. I put a video up of that. Still not used to it. I'm still not unsure what to make of it. You know, I like it. I definitely like the way it feels because it's just so much easier than having long, curly, frizzy, tangled hair. But I'm still not kind of, you know, not sure what to do with it, you know. Just had a bath, so it's probably a bit messy, but anyway, the decision came about because it was just, you know, I've had long hair for years and years now. When I was younger, I had it like a skinhead pretty much. I had it just shaved really short all the time, and then when I was a teenager I kind of grew it out a bit and it just got really curly, and I was like, oh, that's not very good, I don't like that. So I just kind of would cut it off again, and then when I started wrestling I grew it a bit longer. I could actually tie it back, which is really weird, and then I cut it off again because I didn't like it. And then when I seriously started wrestling, you know, like every week, you know, multiple times in a week, in 2005 I actually I grew it out again for a couple of years, and it got really long, almost down to my lower back. Then I went through a bad breakup with a girlfriend, and I just felt like a change, so I just shaved it all off again. In fact, I got a video of that. I should put that up. It's quite an interesting 15-second video of me not getting my hair cut. There's a funny little video. I'll put it up actually, and I'll link to it here if I can find it. Actually, I'm not quite sure, so don't hold me to that. God knows where it is on the hundreds of discs and stuff I have around here. So yeah, I cut my hair then, and I grew out again, and yeah, I haven't really cut it since. It was really the longest it's ever been last summer, when I had my last wrestling match, and then I had about that much taken off, and that felt really weird, and it was quite short. Well, not it wasn't even short, it was still long, but it was shorter than it was, and it felt weird. And it was more manageable. But I don't know, I just felt like it would be so nice to just have it short, and I don't know, you go to bed and you gotta like flick it around so it's not, I don't know, the curly hair was itchy at times, and I mean it would itch my neck because I've actually got eczema, which is a dry skin condition, so my neck's one of the worst places for it, so the curly hair would always like irritate it sometimes. I say always sometimes, but it would sometimes irritate it, so I was kind of like, I don't know, it wasn't that bad, but I just felt like a change, and you know, I figure I'm gonna have long hair for the rest of my life, unless I start balding or my hairline starts receding to like Shawn Michaels level bad, in which case I probably will have it short, but I'll do a David Gilmour. But yeah, I figure I'm gonna have long hair for the rest of my life, so I might as well have it short one more time. It'll always grow back, and I was envisioning having it a bit more shorter than this, but I figure the way it is, it'll grow back quicker anyway. But yeah, it feels very nice to not have all that long hair. Jesus, that scared me. It's weird, I got a text message, it was a new message tone I've never heard before. Weird. Okay, this is going on far too long, I haven't even talked about anything. Okay, so haircut, yeah, feels a lot nicer now, and but I'm still just like, what do I do with it, because it's like curly and unruly and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it feels good. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that I got a week off now. Well, it's less than a week off already. I started yesterday on Sunday. I am working tomorrow all night, which is a shame, but apart from that I've got a full week off. So after tomorrow, which is Tuesday, I'll have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday off, which is awesome, 5 days. So I'm going to be getting a lot of videos done to kind of post over the next couple of weeks, I guess. A lot of Epic Film Challenge videos I need to film. There's about 25 we need to film, which is mental. Getting so behind on uploading those and filming them. Not to mention being behind on them in general. But yeah, so a lot more Epic Film Challenge videos to come. I'm doing some more Blu-ray videos. More of these updates and stuff, you know, although this one is feeling more and more pointless the more I talk, and the more the time is ticking along. Something else I wanted to talk about as well. Of course, I got a week off, so I'm going to try and catch up with films for the Epic Film Challenge. I'm going to try and catch up on some of the 2002 in review episodes I've neglected to do. I've actually got King of the Ring 2002 on on the TV right now, which I've been watching in, match at a time for about a month now. I really need to sort it out, and there's just so many things I want to do in so little time. I could talk for hours about the stuff I need to do, the stuff I need to get done, the stuff I'd like to do in terms of this channel, in terms of all sorts of things, video editing, writing. I've got a book I want to write. If no one knew that, I do like to write. I've actually written a full novel, not one that I would want to get published, but I completed a full novel, which was very cool for me. So I'm still trying to write a full one that I'm happy with, and that's my main dream in life, really, to publish a book. It feels like I've talked about that before, so I probably have. And oh yeah, and there's another series of videos I'm going to do. You can just call me Luke Too Many Eggs in Too Many Baskets Ryan, because I just seem to be starting all these series that I can't keep up with, but I'm going to do it anyway. We have on this channel, we have these updates, we have DVD unboxings, me, I bring you DVD unboxings, I bring you WWE DVD reviews every now and again. I got the live reaction series with James Rowley, sometimes some Raw reviews, sometimes a wrestling thoughts video, Blu-ray collections, wrestling DVD collections, close-up looks at Blu-rays, the WWE 2002 in review series, my monthly Blu-ray and DVD updates, the Epic Film Challenge, which is ongoing, and now I'm going to be bringing you another series of videos. Oh yes, only this time it's not really it's kind of a challenge, but there's no real deadline to it or anything. It's going to be basically a gaming challenge. Well, I'm going to try and play more games and make a video once I've completed a game. And most of the time it'll just be like, for recent games, just completing them and talking about them, not like 100%ing them, because these days games have got so many achievements and stuff with them. Although I have 100% in Batman Arkham City, which I will be doing an episode on. I like having series, it keeps it organised, and it's easy to look back on and stuff. I'll make a little page for it on the Epic Film Challenge website, and it is going to be called The Slightly Epic Gaming Adventure. Oh yes, SEGA. I just thought that in work one day and just laughed for ages, so we're going to go ahead with SEGA. And there might even be episodes purely with my fiancée Connie, doing an episode talking about a game she's completed, because she's really into games as well. She doesn't play them as much recently, but she's got tons of games. But between us we've got about 50 Xbox 360 games, and she's got a suitcase full of PlayStation 2 games, so it's a series that's ripe for her to kind of get involved in as well. And sometimes we play games together, so we can talk about that too. The first episode is going up very, very soon, and it is going to be Sonic, the original Sonic game, and that'll be the one that kicks it off. And I guess kind of a rough kind of idea for what I want to do with it is I want to maybe play and complete and make a video about 100 games by the time I'm, say, 25, which gives me about a year and a half. No set, that's just what I'd like to do. But otherwise, it's just like an ongoing kind of series. And not to make this video go on too long, but one of the reasons I wanted to do this is one of the reasons I got into YouTube in the first place. I wanted to start making game reviews because I got into the Angry Video Game Nerd. If you don't know who the Angry Video Game Nerd is, you should check him out. You probably do, because his videos get millions of views, and he's got a great fan base. You should check out cinemassacre.com. That's C-I-N-E massacre.com. I'll leave a link, and links to his YouTube channels as well. And he's just amazing. He's such a funny guy, such a creative guy. He reminds me of me if I'd really stuck to filmmaking, and made that kind of my life dedication, as opposed to that kind of gap in my teenage years where I dedicated my life to wrestling. Because I was so into films and filmmaking when I was younger, before my teens. And he was too, and he's made so many films, and and he made the Angry Video Game Nerd series, which is his most popular creation. And basically a nerd episode is him as the nerd character, who's this guy who owns all these old games and is warning people about how bad they are, and he reviews them. And he just puts so much into the episode, so much creativity and special effects, and characters will come in every now and again. Like an example is he reviews a game called Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout, and a guy wearing a Bugs Bunny suit comes in and he has a fight with it in his kitchen. It's just brilliant. He's foul-mouthed as well, and it's hilarious. He's such a creative guy, and he's actually he moved across the coast. He's an American. He lived on the East Coast. He's now moved to the West Coast to film the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, which he's received over $250,000 worth of funding from donations from fans, myself included. I put in some dollars too. So yeah, and I always wanted to do like my own little nerd episodes, but it would just feel like ripping him off, you know. And I don't really want to do that, and I haven't got the time to go through the effort of that he does in his videos. So it's just going to be a simple video of me sitting in front of a camera, or Connie sitting in front of a camera, and just talking about a game that you've completed, really, and that's it. So yeah, look out for SEGA coming soon, and I hope everyone's well, everyone's having a good week, having a good month, and you know, February is the kind of time of the year where most people are kind of, you know, there's not much going on in February apart from Valentine's Day, which me and my girlfriend are not celebrating. My fiance, I should say. Always need to to correct myself there. Speaking of which, Saucy90, his girlfriend Nina has just put up a video, but with both of them talking about Valentine's Day. I'll leave a link to that as well, which is pretty much exactly how I feel about Valentine's Day as well. A very good video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I promise my next general update will not be as long. Thanks for watching.